Welcome to the 126th commencement of the University of Idaho. Now entering are the faculty of the university. A long tradition at the university is for the faculty to form two columns that the graduation candidates will pass through. Please welcome the 2021 graduating class from the College of Engineering and the College of Natural Resources. The College of Engineering was founded in 1889, recognized by the National Academy of Engineering as one of the top 7 senior design programs in the nation for infusing real-world experiences into engineering education. The University of Idaho College of Engineering is known for providing educational programs that include hands-on design and research experience using sound fundamentals. With nearly 20,000 graduates and over 125 years of research and education, the College of Engineering offers degree programs and certificates in a variety of fields, including cybersecurity, computer science, and biological engineering. Programs are offered in Moscow, Boise, Coeur d'Alene, and Idaho. The college's Grand Challenge Scholars Program is one of the only undergraduate programs of its kind in Idaho, preparing students to graduate with the skills necessary to take on the biggest challenges of the 21st century. Each April, the college hosts the Engineering Design Expo, the longest-running student engineering innovation showcase in the Pacific Northwest. More than 500 students, grades K through 12, as well as community colleges, attend Expo each year to explore student senior capstone projects that push the boundaries of science and technology. College of Natural Resources. The College of Natural Resources was established in 1917. The College of Natural Resources is ranked among the best natural resources programs in the country, and it is #1 for value. Our students learn in some of the most spectacular outdoor classrooms in the world: the forests, rivers, range, and wilderness of Idaho. They regularly engage in experiences and internships that give them the practical knowledge and skills they need to launch their careers. They conduct research as undergrads, working directly with faculty on projects that have an impact around the world. Our graduates today will join a community of alumni who are leading the way to better manage and conserve our natural resources. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the entrance of the platform party. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by the performance of our national anthem by Lionel Hampton School of Music faculty member Lynette Fund. Please welcome the chair of the University of Idaho Faculty Senate, Barbara Kirchmeier.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 126th Commencement of the University of Idaho, a time to honor our students' crowning achievement. Please join me in welcoming the 19th President of the University of Idaho, C. Scott Green.
Thank you, Chair Kirchmeier, for our opening our commencement ceremony. We are grateful for your leadership of Chair of Faculty Senate and the focus that you have placed on student success as you have carried out this role. And thank you to the musicians from our Lionel Hampton School of Music and our announcer and voice from above, Derek Kuntz. Thank you to our floor and college marshals and for the leadership of Dr. Rula Awad Rafferty, lead marshal for our ceremony today. Students, parents, families, deans, faculty, and honored guests, thank you for joining us today. This is a unique and special day and a long time coming for the class of 2021 graduates in the Colleges of Engineering and Natural Resources. I am so pleased to be able to recognize all of you today for this incredible accomplishment. Again, thank you and welcome to the University of Idaho, primarily located on the ancestral homelands of the Nez Perce or Nimiipuu. It is from here that our land-grant university executes on our mission of education, outreach, and service for the state of Idaho. This is the 126th commencement for the University of Idaho, and more than 124,000 students have earned more than 133,000 degrees since the first graduates walked across our stage in 1896. Seated directly behind me and on the floor are representative members of the University of Idaho's leadership team. Thank you for your leadership, focus on student success, and dedication to the students of this great institution. Will the platform party and other members of the university leadership team joining from the audience please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, join me in thanking our leadership team for their efforts to further the university's mission. Please be seated. A full list of the university leadership can be found in your commencement program. It is a privilege to have a congratulatory message from one of our University of Idaho regents honoring our graduates today. Debbie Critchfield has just completed her service as president of the State Board of Education and continues as a University of Idaho regent. Please direct your attention to our video screens for her message.
Hi, my name is Debbie Critchfield. I am the president of the Idaho State Board of Education. The Board of Education is a governing body for all education in Idaho, including institutions of higher education. On behalf of the regents of the University of Idaho and my fellow board members, I bring greetings to today's graduates and their families. We are proud of your accomplishments and your achievements. We commend your effort and work and wish you the very best the future has to offer.
We thank Regent Critchfield for her message today and appreciate her service to this university and the state. Delivering our commencement address today is Dr. Mark Peters. Dr. Mark Peters is the Executive Vice President for Global Laboratory Operations at Battelle Memorial Institute, with responsibilities for governance and oversight of U.S. Department of Energy and U.S. Department of Homeland Security national laboratories, for which Battelle has a significant lab management role. And previously, he was the director of the Idaho National Laboratory and president of Battelle Energy Alliance, LLC. He managed this national laboratory of approximately 5,000 scientists, engineers, and support staff in multiple nuclear and non-nuclear experimental facilities, with an annual budget of more than $1.4 million. Peters was recently elected to the National Academy of Engineering. He received his doctorate in geophysical sciences from the University of Chicago and a bachelor's degree in geology from Auburn University. He has received extensive management and leadership education and training, including completion of the Strategic Laboratory Leadership Program at the University of Chicago Booth School of Business. He's also a very good friend of the University of Idaho. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Mark Peters.
Hello, everyone. It's my honor to be with you on this very, very special occasion. Congratulations on your graduation from the University of Idaho. I want to thank President Scott Green, the administration, the faculty, the class of 2021, and each one of you and your families for the opportunity to say a few words as you celebrate this great, great achievement. I also wanted to acknowledge Larry Stauffer, Dean of the College of Engineering, and Dennis Becker, Dean of the College of Natural Resources. As Scott said, from 2015 to 2020, I was director of Idaho National Laboratory, one of our nation's premier clean energy and national security research and development institutions. Of the many things I learned during my time at INL, first and foremost was the importance of the universities in the great state of Idaho. In fact, from my old office in Idaho Falls, I could look out the window and see the University of Idaho's campus in Idaho Falls. That helped me understand the significance of Idaho's land-grant university, which opened its doors in 1892 with 40 students and has grown into a leading research and education institution with campuses here in Moscow and also Boise, Coeur d'Alene, and Idaho Falls. I and the laboratory so appreciate the partnership with the University of Idaho, President Green, and all of you. As was mentioned, today I oversee 8 national labs managed by Battelle for the United States government, including Idaho National Laboratory. My wife, Anne Marie, is Director of Strategic Partnerships at the College of Eastern Idaho and Idaho Falls. Together, we have experienced how education opens doors, how possibilities are limitless to those who are prepared, determined, and willing to work hard and achieve great things. How people from all walks of life are empowered to succeed and build legacies that change the lives of those who come after them. And the importance of being a lifelong learner. As our second president, John Adams, famously said, I quote, "I discovered books and read forever." My mom and dad taught me, my siblings and I, about the importance of education. Every day at our house, we heard that knowledge and learning could help us build great lives. We were going to college, there was no question about that, and we should never stop learning. These things were reinforced constantly by my mom and dad. But to truly understand how my family built this mentality, we need to go back a generation to a steelworker from Pittsburgh. And though none of you met my grandfather, I'm guessing that many of you will recognize someone like him. Like many from his generation, my grandfather did not have the opportunity to attend college. Instead, he worked in the steel mills. This was hard and dangerous work. It's not a stretch to say that workers could never be sure of making it through the day without suffering serious injury or even worse. Even as my grandfather did what was necessary to provide for his family, he dreamed of something better for his children. My grandfather knew from his own experience that the only way that this would happen was through education. His son, my father, along with my dad's 2 brothers, became the first members of our family to graduate from college. While working and raising his family, my dad went back to school and earned a master's degree and then eventually a PhD. My dad worked hard, rose through the ranks, and became a senior university leader and a national laboratory director. When I followed in his footsteps as a national lab director, we were the first father and son laboratory directors in the history of the U.S. Department of Energy National Laboratory System. I can only imagine the pride my steelworker grandfather would have felt had he been around to see what his hard work and vision had made possible. And while my dad was an inspiration to me, he was not the only one. Like my father, my mother was the first person from her family to attend college. After marrying my dad, Mom left school to care for her young and growing family. I'm so very grateful to her for being my mom. But as her children got older, Mom decided to go back to school where she studied nursing. I vividly recall attending classes with my mom when my school had a snow day. Mom graduated and was a nurse for many years. My mom and dad worked hard and set the example for their children. Many of you can tell similar stories. Perhaps you're the first in your family to graduate from college, or maybe you were inspired by someone who showed you that it was possible. No matter how you arrived at this moment, you are here. You made it. You have earned the right to be proud of your accomplishments and optimistic about the future. Because as I said earlier, there is no limit to what you can achieve. If the child and grandchild of a Pittsburgh steelworker can become national laboratory directors, anything is possible. There is no denying those who dare to dream big, prepare themselves, work hard, and understand that this road to success is not always smooth. For my father, becoming a national laboratory director was especially sweet because of how far he had come and how many obstacles he had overcome. Those who have always traveled a smooth road often do not know how to react when things get bumpy, when life hands them challenges, when your character and resolve are tested. My dad knew what to do, so did my mom, and so do you. Everyone hearing my words today has dealt with challenges in your lives and overcome obstacles, and each of you has been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Some of you may have contracted the disease. Perhaps you had family and friends who were infected. You may have even lost someone you love. Through it all, you persevered, and evidenced by what we're celebrating today, you overcame. Think of how far you've come and all that you've dealt with to earn your degree. There is nothing you can't handle. There is no challenge you can't overcome. I'm so very proud of you, and I hope you're proud of yourselves. I hope you embrace the most important of human qualities, gratitude. I want to share a quote with you today from the historian David McCullough. He wrote, and I quote, "Nor is there any such creature as a self-made man or woman. Everyone who's ever lived has been affected, changed, shaped, helped, hindered by other people. We all know in our own lives who those people are who've opened a window, given us an idea, given us some encouragement, given us a sense of self-direction, self-approval, self-worth, or who have straightened us out when we were on the wrong path." I continue to quote, "Most often they have been parents. Almost as often they've been teachers. Stop and think about those teachers who changed your life, maybe with one sentence, maybe with one lecture, maybe just by taking an interest in your struggle," end quote. That's such a great quote to celebrate what you're celebrating today. None of us is an island. Your success is shared because somebody, perhaps many people, have helped you along the way. You had support from friends, family, teachers, coaches, neighbors, and more. This is your day, and it's their day as well. If you remember anything I say today, let it be this. Make sure those who helped you along the way know how grateful you are and how much they mean to you. Each of you is a valuable member of this community. You have the knowledge, ability, and determination to make the world a better place for yourselves and generations to come, your children and grandchildren. Some of you graduating from the College of Engineering will help protect our nation's power grid, transportation systems, and other vital infrastructure from cyber attack. Others will design and develop the advanced nuclear reactors our nation needs to power economic prosperity and protect our environment. You will be our nation's chemical engineers, computer scientists, and so much more. Some of you graduating from the College of Natural Resources will protect our ecosystem from damaging wildfires. Others will care for America's forests and wildlife and manage our fisheries. You will be our nation's environmental scientists, biologists, and so much more. You've all reached a turning point in your lives. We are also at a turning point in our nation. For more than a century, America has succeeded and through being largely powered by fossil fuels. Right now, at places like INL and the University of Idaho, working with driven and determined private sector entrepreneurs, we're doing the work required to develop the clean, secure, and resilient energy needed to power our nation's future. We're developing clean and affordable approaches to making materials like steel and concrete. We're transforming manufacturing. My grandfather, the steelworker, would have been so proud. Within this technological revolution, there is opportunity for you, your families, and the great state of Idaho. But today, employers are looking for more than just technical proficiency. You need to be well-rounded, able to communicate, problem solve, work as a team, and be creative. So be an active member of your community. Embrace the notion of selfless service by volunteering or assisting those in need. Join clubs, get involved in the arts. Never stop learning. You will be better prepared to succeed in your career and, importantly, a more complete human being. So I'll end today by saying, again, that I'm very proud of you. Your family's proud of you. So are your friends and all those who helped you along the way. Now it's up to you. I urge you to go out, show your gratitude by becoming a force for good in this world. And remember where you came from. Keep the University of Idaho in your hearts and minds. Help all those who you encounter understand its importance to you personally and to our community. Be bold in the pursuit of your goals and willing to step outside your comfort zones. Be wise, kind, and generous. Make sure your success is part of a foundation upon which future generations can continue to move the world forward. Always remember that the world needs you. There's important work to be done, and you can make a difference. Congratulations, everyone, and I wish you happiness, good health, and success.
We're going to go over here and give you your gift and take a photo. You stand in the middle. Thank you, Dr. Peters. We certainly appreciate you sharing your story and your wisdom with us today. It's a deeply personal and touching story I think all of us could relate with and relate to. I invite you to read more about Dr. Peters in the Commencement program. Today is a momentous occasion for you, our graduates, and our university. It's an honor to be joined today in person by faculty, parents, family, and friends to commemorate and celebrate this milestone. Let me begin today with a question. Is there, class of 2021, anything you cannot do? What we have overcome this last year has made us stronger. I know you will succeed in all you do because, like the Vandals that came before you, you are brave, you are bold, and you are unstoppable. Many years ago, I sat in your seat. My U of I education prepared me well to go on and earn my master's and to sit at the table in boardrooms across the planet. The Vandal work ethic is unmatched, and paired with your world-class education will enable you to accomplish anything you put your mind and energy towards. Because of the interactions I've had with many of you, I am confident of your success. As you go on to achieve the great things that I know you will, remember to always share your accomplishments with your family, your community, and yes, with your alma mater. I know we'll be hearing from you again with your stories of success because I've seen what you can do in the face of unprecedented challenge. This last year has been challenged, and it has challenged and shaped each of us in unimaginable ways. And while most of us and most of the world struggled to adapt or chose to simply hit pause, you each continually demonstrated your commitment to your goals, to each other, and to your families, and to our society. You just demonstrated perseverance and grit. These two qualities have been used many times to describe Vandals who came before you. You, class of 2021, have earned your hard-won right to stand proudly in our ranks. As I look across the crowd today, I see tremendous support for each of you, our hardworking, resilient students, and soon-to-be graduates of the University of Idaho. I hope you will thank those whose support and guidance has enabled you to pursue your dream of graduating from the University of Idaho today. To that end, I'd like to demonstrate my gratitude through the presentation of the highest honor I can bestow, the Presidential Medallion. I gratefully present the 2021 Presidential Medallion honor to a group of individuals who laid a foundation upon which you, as students, could return in full or part to our residential campus experience, albeit in a changed world of protocols and testing, and boy did we all have a lot of testing. This group composed of more than 130 individuals who will also receive a commemorative medallion embedded in Lucite next week. Their roles spanned applying for federal certification of our testing lab, administering nasal tests, cleaning the isolation living space, donating equipment, sharing PPE resources, and processing samples in the lab in addition to other duties beyond their normal, typical workday. But in short, they enabled the university to not only remain open, they also saved lives. We owe them a debt of gratitude. The 2021 President's Medallion is hereby awarded to the collaborative teams who stood up our testing capabilities, the Gritman Medical Center and the University of Idaho Pandemic Response Teams. We are specifically honoring Kane Francetic at Gritman and Dan New, our IBEST lab supervisor at the University of Idaho, individually for their heroic efforts to get our testing facility up and running, the cornerstone to keeping our community safe. We presented their individual medallions earlier and will present the award for our faculty representative in a ceremony tomorrow. To paraphrase the full description in your programs, this honor is conferred on those who have made a significant contribution to the people of the state of Idaho and have provided exceptional service that has influenced the well-being of humankind. The medallion is a specially commissioned medal minted from Idaho silver, designed by a University of Idaho student. Please join me in thanking the pandemic response teams of our two organizations for building a foundation for continued in-person learning, and in doing so, supporting the efforts locally and across the state to combat the pandemic. Will Kara Best, President and CEO of Gritman Medical Center, and Tony Broyles, Special Assistant to the President for Strategic Initiatives at the University of Idaho, please come forward to receive the medallion on behalf of their respective teams. I'm incredibly proud of the University of Idaho's COVID-19 response. You, our employees and students, continually demonstrate your commitment to keeping one another as safe as possible every single day. Graduates, you are surrounded by family, by friends, by faculty and staff of this university, by Vandal alumni, by community members. Look around you. You are surrounded by support. You don't have to face life's challenges alone. I'm sure there were times during your academic careers, and especially during this last year, when you felt comfort in knowing that you could call on this support when you needed it most. Your success this past year would not have been possible were it not for your dedication to your own well-being and to your commitment to care for one another. It would not have been possible had we not all pulled together to do whatever it took to continue working towards our goals. Parents, grandparents, siblings, family, friends, thank you for supporting our graduating students throughout their years at the University of Idaho, and especially in their final push to earn their degrees. Graduates, please take a moment to stand and wave to your family and friends. Sorry, they told me not to clap it on the microphone, but I got excited. It's my favorite part. Students, I appreciate your unwavering commitment to the pursuit of your education. What you've done leading up to today matters, because it sets the stage for what you will do next that matters very much. So when I ask, class of 2021, can you do anything you set your minds to? Your response will be a confident and resounding, oh yeah. Congratulations, and go Vandals. It's a privilege and a joy to work with our very talented and committed student leaders. On behalf of the students, I invite our 2021 ASUI President, Lauren Carlson, to say a few words. Lauren?
Hello, class of 2021. What an honor it is to be speaking with you here today, standing in the presence of some of the most hardworking students, caring faculty and staff, and the wonderful Vandal family on our graduation day. on a very special and unique graduation day, to say the least. Congratulations. Take a minute, relax, and breathe it all in, because we've made it. We finally made it to graduation day. We are here today to celebrate and acknowledge the time and energy we have put into getting these degrees. I know, for some of us, this was always our next step in life. We had college on our minds from the moment we first heard the Vandal Fight song. For some of us, it was never something we'd even dreamed of doing, and it wasn't something the adults in our lives prepared us for. If anything, we had been told we couldn't do it, and it's somewhat against all odds to be sitting here today. Whatever group you find yourself in, we are all here today because we chose to be. We took the time to grow and understand who we are and what we were meant to do in this world. And now we're here graduating from the University of Idaho with our undergraduate degrees, and that is something worth celebrating. Take the time today, this weekend, to truly reflect on what you have accomplished in your time here. Many of us subconsciously undermine our own accomplishments. We dwell on how there's so much more we need to do or could have done, and how getting this degree really isn't something to fuss over. However, it really is. For all the time spent in the library, cramming for exams, staying up late at night to finish a group project, and going to professors' office hours to figure out what is actually going on in the class. Celebrate. The younger version of yourself who always knew this was a part of the plan, or the one who never thought this could be possible, is so proud of you and wants you to celebrate and acknowledge all you have done in your time here. The family, friends, mentors, roommates, partners, and supporters in your life are here physically or in spirit to celebrate you, so join them. Take pride in this work, as it is something to be extremely proud of. Not only did this class commit itself to obtaining an education in this ever-changing world, we helped shape the Vandal family and left quite a legacy. For some of us, that meant joining and leading clubs, engaging with leadership opportunities within and outside of our programs and colleges. For others, it meant working part-time and full-time jobs within the community, all while going to school. And for all of us, it meant sharing experiences and helping shape the next class of Vandals with advice and mentorship unparalleled to anything ever able to be bought. We have all, in our own way, helped make this community into one that fights for what is right and strives for progress, each day making this place a better one for those who come after us. On top of all the normal difficulties associated with getting an undergraduate degree, this class persevered through the COVID-19 pandemic. To fail to mention this historic and life-changing circumstance that we all endured while completing our education would undermine what this class has achieved. This was no easy feat, and I hope you realize how incredible this work is, and you are. This level of dedication and perseverance is what it means to be a Vandal. To be brave and bold means to care, work hard, occasionally play hard, and commit even to the most daunting tasks. This is why the class of 2021 is so special and will be remembered for years to come. I am proud to be a part of this class and cannot wait to see how each of you bring this unbreakable spirit into the world as graduates from the University of Idaho. Congratulations, class of 2021, and go Vandals!
Thank you, Lauren. On behalf of the University of Idaho, thank you for your commitment to your fellow students, your example of leadership, and your spirit of selfless service. I now invite Provost and Executive Vice President Tori Lawrence to announce those receiving honors and to begin the degree granting portion of the ceremony.
Thank you, President Green. The University of Idaho is committed to the pursuit of excellence. Today, we recognize undergraduate students who are graduating with special honors. Will the students please stand as I call your honor designation and remain standing? Audience, please hold your applause until all honorees are standing. Cum laude, with distinction, signified by the bronze honor cord, the top 10% of their college class. Please stand. Magna cum laude, with great distinction, signified by the silver honor cord, the top 6% of their college class. Please stand. Summa cum laude, with highest distinction, signified by a gold honor cord, the top
3% of their class. And finally, we invite to stand and be recognized the members of our University Honors Program. We also recognize other honor societies, organizations, officer education program candidates, veterans, and other honor corps. Will those individuals please stand? You have brought distinction to yourselves and to our university through your high achievements in the classroom and as scholars. We honor your hard work and commitment to learning, and we look to you for leadership in upholding high standards for yourselves as you embark on the next chapter of your life. Thank you and congratulations. Please be seated. We will now begin the granting of degrees to all candidates who have met the requirements for the baccalaureate degree. These requirements, set forth by the faculty at the University of Idaho, have been completed through years of formal study. Degrees will be conferred on all candidates present at these exercises, as well as upon those absentees who have been duly excused. Will the 2021 candidates for the baccalaureate degree please stand? That means bachelor's degrees. Good job. President Green, these candidates are recommended by their respective faculty to be awarded the baccalaureate degree.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I hereby confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree earned with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. In testimony wherefore you will receive the diploma of the University of Idaho. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Will the floor marshals please escort the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees? We'll ask that all candidates, after receiving your degree, please stay for the rest of the ceremony out of respect for the other graduates and their families. Floor marshals.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. Welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Yeah, the times are changing everywhere. Do we dream and do we dare? It's up to you. The door is open wide. Feel the rhythm of today. Learn the part and join the play. The world is here. Let's take it for a ride. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Larger, larger than, bigger, bigger than, living hopes and dreams. Every boy and girl, higher, higher than, brighter, brighter than, how you wanted it. You know you could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever wanted. Larger, larger, yeah, bigger, living hopes and dreams. Every boy, you can fly higher than the sky. know you could.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Engineering will be greeted by Dean Larry Stauffer. Isabel Kate Strawn, summa cum laude.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Natural Resources will be greeted by Dean Dennis Becker. Highlight student, Evando Vega.
Khalid Ali Al-Ghamdi.
Morgan Nicole Alexander.
Priyusha Aryal.
Corey Ray Allred, summa cum laude.
Sarah Gravel Beatty.
Emma Elise Arman.
Nicholas Clarence Borick.
Genevieve Morgan Arterburn.
Garrett David Borth, summa cum laude.
Harrison John Aubrey.
Sophia Helena Bowen.
Chloe Spencer Bell.
James Matthew Bradley.
Elizabeth Joy Bierke.
Daniel Mark Brands.
Michaela Eveline Borselli.
Cole Allen Brusven.
Sierra Nicole Brantz.
Finnan McShane Bryan.
Tara Lynn Kiter.
Adriana Yanmei Bryant, cum laude.
Kyle Matthew Briggs.
Ryan Thomas Burr, magna cum laude.
Mason Charles Brink.
Joshua Russell Camper.
Justin Michael Bruns.
Dylan Robert Card.
Emily Ann Caruth.
Andrea A. Cardona.
Matthew Dean Carter.
Devin Daniel Carscallon.
Chapagai. Nisha Chapagai.
Jaden Nicholas Cavender, cum laude.
Skylar Roy Cheever.
Anthony Gordon Clay.
Jacob David Clark.
Gabriel A. Conley Natividad.
Fisher Eric Corbin.
Aaron Alexander Crockett.
Emily Rose Carissis.
Ryan Austin Kroll.
Lauren Luann Carlson, cum laude.
Mark Robert Courier.
Dylan David Diaz.
Leah Kirsten Davidson.
Ian Patrick Donahue.
Jackson Carlton Dean.
Lydia Margaret Druin, cum laude.
Hope Alida Marie de Avila, summa cum laude.
Nathan Carl Duke, summa cum laude.
Joseph Bune Dennison.
McKenna Rose Dustin.
Anthony Edmund DeSantis.
Tony Lynn Eels.
Charlie Ann Dimkey.
Lars Filson.
Cameron James Eggert.
Ruby Lynn Fisher.
Royal Emerson Elder, cum laude.
Kevin James Gray.
Annika Esau.
Hannah Jane Hackenstad.
Jessie Catherine Faulkner.
Daryl Riley Harris.
Delaney Elizabeth Fitzgerald.
Catherine Eliza Hale.
Avery Charles Frazier.
Gage Rodney Hicks.
Grace Newell Frazier.
Lily Frances Hodgson.
Jacob Samuel Friedberg.
Cade Davis Edward Halling.
Tobias Michael Flores Wentz.
Elizabeth Carolyn Hoots, summa cum laude.
Crystal Gallegos.
Brandon Patrick Johnson.
Grant Anthony Gehring.
Caleb J. Joslin.
Victoria Jade Gehring, summa cum laude.
Thomas Everett Lucky.
Jacob Allen Jesh, cum laude.
Othoniel Galvin Lopez.
Jonathan Hugh Ebenezer Gift.
Daniel Jokic.
Joseph Samuel Gibson.
Logan Hoshino Little.
Nicholas Lee Gillahan.
Logan Mark Miraspini.
Malachi Thomas Jinner.
Cal Stephen Martin.
Austin Samuel Goss.
Shane W. Merrill.
Jared Benjamin Gray.
Edward Mixich.
Meridian Leanne Haas, summa cum laude.
Caitlin Leslie Nate.
Stephen Patrick Hayner.
Andrew Owens.
Tyler Robert Hagland.
William Perry.
Nico Arturi Hansen, summa cum laude.
Easton Lewis Powaki.
Andrew J. Hartman, summa cum laude.
Riley Danielle Reagan.
Mohammed Ahmed Hassan, magna cum laude.
Brandon James Roberts.
Hunter D. Hawkins Stark.
Lane Rasmussen.
Isabel Marie Hinkle.
Kyle James Roush.
Matthew Charles Hodgson.
Josh S. Reed.
Corey McGillivray Holt, cum laude.
Bradley M. Rose.
Leslie Hurtado.
Risa Ann Rushton, summa cum laude.
Jacob Michael Jackson.
Caitlin May Schaefer.
Sayre.
Lucas Connor Jackson.
Jared Keith Sayre.
Hannah Ray Johnson.
Haley Nicole Shannon, cum laude. Jacob Tyler Shoup.
Ocean Singh Karki.
Andrew Michael Sibley.
Cade Chambers Knott.
Dakota Blaine Smith.
Jacob Alexander Knudsen.
Caden Brody Taylor.
McLean Bridger Landis.
Jason Thomas.
Jacob Lawrence Laraway.
Tatiana DJ. I'll go again.
Zachary Allen Lehman.
Tatiana DJ Tuberville.
Caitlin Raquel Lindholm.
Benjamin M. Uptmore.
Colin R. Marcus.
Cameron Davis Vu.
Benjamin Thomas Merrick.
Adam Carl Vandergrift.
Kyle Kelly Mays.
Dakota Jeffrey Martin Ward.
Logan James Matty.
Shannon Ray Wilkie.
Rosalind Abigail McCormack.
Caleb Russell Ziegler.
Max Ansel Moore.
Danae Lydia Jenkins.
Alexandra Elizabeth Morrison, magna cum laude. Lillian Mortensen. Eric William Mulligan, cum laude. Matthew John Murphy Sweet. Jet Braxton Murray. Adriana Jurasi Oliveira. Robert Paul Parks. Sidney McDavid Petrin. Carlos Alberto Portela Santos. Andrew James Pilchard. Christian Brent Pressler. Max von Rietz. Jacob Norman Roy. Zachary Michael Sherrado. Damian Alexander Spencer.
After those sweaty cards.
Michael Scott Spires. Keegan John Stanfill. Justin Dorian Stevens, cum laude. Taylor Dean Stewart. Anthony William Storo. Cassidy Ann Story. Zachary Mark Kiyoshi Sugano. Harrison Reed Thompson. Levi Miles Thompson. Silpa Subedi. Caitlin Marie Tabaracci. Tayson W. Thompson. Jordan Mark Thompson. Lucas Evan Toms. Austin Southwell Trail. Jackie Nicole Euling. Matthew Vern Upmore. Blake Ray Uri. Jake Scott Varney. Lucas Eddie Vermeulen. Tyler William Wallace. Addie Elizabeth White, magna cum laude. Robert Christian Whitfield. Connor John Williams. Tegan Maurice Williams. Cameron Kai Williams. Jade Dawn Williams. Nicholas Eric Jensen. Samuel Richard Juncker. And Benjamin Scott Zimmerman. Thank you. Nice job. Thank you.
May I have all the graduates please stand? So here it is. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to move your tassels from the right to the left. Go ahead. Congratulations, go Vandals. You may be seated. Now I wish to acknowledge, thank, and commend the faculty. Will our faculty please stand? Well-deserved applause. You provide the knowledge and mentorship to our students. You teach them. You advise them, you support our students and give them the tools they need to be successful. You are central to our land-grant mission of teaching, discovery, and service. This academic year was unlike any other, and your perseverance, dedication to excellence, and commitment to delivering an in-class experience is truly awe-inspiring. Thank you for your dedication to our students and to the University of Idaho. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you. At this point, I would like to ask Kathy Barnard, Assistant Vice President of Alumni Relations, Class of 1981, to come forward.
Yes, I graduated in 1981. The Bee Gees were at the top of the list, and John Travolta had hair, so that was a long time ago. Good afternoon, Vandals. Founded in 1898, the University of Idaho Alumni Association is nearly as old as the institution. May I have all University of Idaho alumni in the audience and on the platform please stand? Yes. Graduates, you are joining an elite and loyal group of individuals now numbering over 124,000 strong. They are living and working and making a difference in Idaho, nationally, and around the globe. And now you too are a part of the Vandal family. So here's what I say to you. Welcome, congratulations, and as always, go Vandals!
Please be seated, those who have not. I would like to take a moment again to thank all whom have assisted with today's ceremony. Faculty, musicians, staff volunteers, and many others worked for several months to make this event so special. And they have my deepest thanks to the many committees, units, colleges, faculty, and staff who had a part in planning this and the other ceremonies. It was truly a huge undertaking. A special thanks to the volunteers, faculty marshals, and commencement readers. It's been a long time coming, and you did an incredible job. As we conclude, Lynette Funn and the Lionel Hampton School of Music faculty will lead us by playing the University of Idaho alma mater. The words are located in your program. Following the alma mater, the stage party will exit, followed by faculty. Graduates will be led by their four marshals through Vandal Alley. You may find your graduate outside the west end of the Kibbe Dome, which is behind me. Please stand for our alma mater.